To another interesting episode of Techtalk with Afo. It's been a while, right?
Yeah.
The last couple of weeks, we've been off air, and the reason is very obvious. You know, the election and the bit of competition between the political party, the tension has been the reason why we felt that let's take a break. People should go and perform their civic duty. Right? But Tech Talk with Afo has not been on break technically because we've been up and about, busy, right?
Yeah.
Doing research on what we should do.
Mm-hmm.
The interesting tech topic we should have conversation about. This week, one of our friends joined us again. Priyazan is camera shy, but we want to bring him out of his shell. Right, smart, intelligent engineer. We're bringing Priyazan on set today, particularly because of the conversation around the future of work. Priyazan, for obvious reason, we know he's an Indian. And when we talk about the future of work, robotics, AI, and all of that, the Indians are also a major player in this space. So since we have Priyazan as one of our friends, we said, you know what, Priyazan, you have to come on set. So this week, our conversation is going to be around the future of work. We've been doing several research around this and how much work will be threatened or how much work has already been threatened. Let's look at some of those jobs that AI and robotics is, going to kick out. As a matter of fact, this is happening faster than we can imagine. Right, so let's start with those that their work revolves around data entry clerks. Right, you're a secretary, you're a personal assistant, and all of that. Right, you're a customer service representative. With AI, with robots, and some of those things we will talk about today. Would you still need customer service representative, Kester?
Honestly, no. Those are the first things that will go out of place for people in terms of jobs.
And this is really positive for me because we as humans, we need space to think and innovate. So if we have something that is mundane, like taking boxes, putting it, stacking it somewhere, is really not helping humans. And we just have to develop something that will do those tasks, so that we can now focus on.
It's really not helping humans.
Yes, picking up boxes. Okay, not to work 9 to 5, picking up boxes and arranging
that depend on that job for their livelihood, right? Thousands of millions of them.
I know your point. You are looking at it from the human perspective, right? Look at it from innovation perspective, from human's perspective. If because you have to get to a certain point where you would have a push, right? Mm-hmm. So if we are not innovative as humans collectively, we won't get to have all these things in place, right?
It's kind of beautiful. Look at our expression.
Oh, America.
Yes, sir. I want you, America now.
The reason for making a robot that looks like a person is to interact with people. So human face is a very high bandwidth communication tool, and that's why we built these expressive robots.
Can you see her expression? She was like this. Aleka was like this.
Very, very realistic. It looks expressive. It almost looks like a real human, but with a weird kind of plastic face. There are humanoid robots that are functionally more capable in terms of walking, lifting, and things like that. In terms of the movement, in terms of the fluidity of it looking quite humanistic, it's come to being one of the closest, I would say.
See the expression, right?
Sure. So if you want to place your order, you're going to go 0.5 miles out of our geofence, just so you're away from the restaurant. Everything is done online. So you're going to go through your app and place your order. And when you place your order, it'll give you a code. So instead of going through the drive-thru like normal, you're going to pull through this special lane up to where it says order ahead. So number one, you're going to right here, and then your number 2 good order will be delivered through this conveyor belt, and then you.
Wow, this is awesome. So, I mean, with this
If my cameraman is your good
So you're
friend Khalid.
hoping the idea takes off.
Ah, Kali. TJ Omori.
In my opinion, we get a lot more.
Kali is our TJ
I
Omori.
personally say a lot less wrong. Like, not as much goes wrong when we're checking orders because they can hear everything we're saying right now.
Oh.
So through that speaker, they can hear me telling you.
Oh,
But
they can
yeah,
hear
so they
everything.
can ask you if you want condiments. You can call us by our name so we can help you. If there's
Awesome.
anything wrong with your order, we can fix it right here.
Oh, so part of what we had, we thought you guys have robots that are doing all the handing over of stuff. This is just the conveyor
It's
belt.
just a conveyor belt.
Just the conveyor belt. So what
Cyber robot.
Oh, so what efficiency has this brought to your operation? Like how many orders do you do now?
So I would say this triples it because we have a whole other
Oh,
lane.
it triples.
Yes, so people can order.
So let me pause this and let's quickly react to this. There's something she said there. She said what this has done to their operation is it has tripled their performance, tripled their order. This conversation around machines, robotics, and AI started. I was coming from the angle of what role Nigeria as a country can play, right? Africa as a continent, what role can we play? Are we going to continue to be a consumer nation? Are we going to continue playing catch-ups, right? What niche can we identify with? You know, I mean, Nigeria also should stand for something in the context of this.
For almost anything, Republicans and Democrats, they never align, right? But for this very reason, so one person even made a statement that he commended him that Mr. Chiu, you have successfully united Democrats and Republicans, right? Because majority of them do not want TikTok to remain in the country. They even went as far as asking him, do your children use TikTok? And he said no. Right?
Oh my God.
Said no. His children do not use TikTok. Although he gave his reason that in the country where they are, it's not allowed and all of that.
Yeah.
Right? But it makes you wonder.
We've actually done something that in the last 3 to 4 years has not happened, except for the exception of maybe Vladimir Putin. You have unified Republicans and Democrats. TikTok.
The Chinese Communist Party is engaged in psychological warfare through TikTok to deliberately influence U.S. children.
There are more than 150 million Americans who love our platform, and we know we have a responsibility to protect them.
So the point I was making a while ago, right? Still the global power competing, right? This is US here seeing China as a threat, right? And trying to curtail or deal with China, call them out, because TikTok, to a large extent, has really every other American technology. I mean, they are still struggling to catch up with the influence and what TikTok has been able to achieve, right? So the undertone for me is not just about what TikTok is getting in terms of information. It is more from a competition standpoint. The future of work is here to stay. You have to live with it, whether you like it or not. It is here to stay. It is just up to you as an individual to look at how you would remain relevant in that future that is here. Every day, what I'm trying to figure out is, how will you remain relevant? Present. How will you remain relevant in the future of work? If the skills that mechanical engineering that you studied in University of Ife is not enough, right? You have just to keep relearning before ChatGPT takes your job, before, what's the name of that beautiful girl that we saw a while ago? Aneka.
Aneka.
Before Aneka takes your job, and so many more of that is still going
And that's
to come out.
annoying robots. That's
For our political leaders, this is very important to them. They should listen. What niche can Nigeria be responsible for that the world would look out for us? What can we do to build that strong economy and GDP that is not consumption dependent?
On YouTube, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We want more subscribers. And put in your comments, put in your thoughts on every videos. There are a lot of goodies to be won. Afo, what's that Priyaza song?
Shock and surprise.
Priyaza song.
Priya from Bangalore in India. Priyaza. Thank you guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.